Anxiety can feel like a dark cloud hanging over our heads, casting shadows of worry and fear on our everyday lives. It can make even the simplest tasks seem overwhelming and leave us feeling drained and hopeless. But what if there's a light at the end of this tunnel? What if there is a way to navigate through these anxious feelings and emerge stronger and more at peace? Welcome back to another episode where we unlock the timeless wisdom in the Bible and discover how it can transform our lives today. Our focus verse for this episode is Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. Be anxious for nothing. In everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God, and He will provide. These words, penned by the Apostle Paul, offer us a roadmap to manage anxiety, a guide to channel our worries into peace. Paul, known for his courageous mission work, was no stranger to hardship. He faced imprisonment, persecution, and constant danger. Yet amidst these trials, he penned this letter to the Philippians, a community grappling with their own anxieties. His words resonate across the centuries, offering solace and strategy to those who, like the Philippians, find themselves burdened with worry. Now let's break down this verse and explore its practical application in our lives. The first part of our verse, be anxious for nothing, might seem like a simple command, but how achievable is that? Anxiety, after all, is a natural human response. It's that feeling that can grip us when we face uncertainty or potential problems. We all experience it, and acknowledging that is the first step towards managing it. However, Paul doesn't just tell us to acknowledge our anxiety. He immediately offers a solution. In everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. Here, Paul suggests a three-step process. Each step is crucial as the last. First, we have prayer. This isn't just a formality. This is a conversation with the divine. It's bringing our worries to God, not to burden Him, but because He cares. He wants us to share our struggles. Prayer helps us to unload the heavy backpack of anxiety, allowing us to walk more lightly. Next, Paul mentions supplication, which means asking for help. This is about acknowledging our limitations and reaching out for support. We're not meant to go through life alone. We have friends, family, and most importantly, God, who is ready to lend a helping hand. Finally, he underscores the importance of thanksgiving. This is about gratitude, appreciating what we have, and acknowledging God's blessings in our lives. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to anxiety. When we focus on what we're thankful for, we shift our perspective away from the things we fear and towards the abundance that already exists in our lives. These three steps are not sequential. They intertwine and reinforce each other. Prayer leads to supplication, which is strengthened by thanksgiving, and the cycle continues. This isn't a one-time fix. It's a practice, a way of life. By integrating prayer, supplication, and thanksgiving into our daily routines, we equip ourselves to handle anxiety more effectively. But what about the last part of the verse? And He will provide. This isn't just a promise, it's a guarantee. God doesn't promise to take our problems away, but He does promise to equip us to face them. He will provide the strength, the wisdom, and the resources we need. It's like having an anchor in a storm-tossed sea, a constant reminder that we're not alone in our struggles. Anxiety might be a visitor that often knocks on our doors, but we don't have to let it in. Philippians 4-6 equips us with the tools to manage our worries, to turn them into prayers, into thanksgivings, and ultimately into trust. As we come to the end of this episode, I challenge you to embrace this three-step process. Pray, ask for help, and give thanks. And remember, God has promised to provide. Don't just take this promise for yourself. Share it with others who might be struggling with anxiety. Let's journey through life together, not in fear, but in the comforting embrace of God's love and provision. Until next time, may the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus.